So we came out sand pit today. Got a buddy that owns farm ground, old sand pit on it. We know it's got everything that Des Moines River has in it. There's been some nice northern caught out of here, big crappie, bluegill, bass.
Caught everything out of here.
Yeah,
Drum,
channel cat, drum,
carp, gar.
gar. Hopefully we don't fight them too much today. But Xander's trying to whip me up a little bluegill recipe here for some catfish. See how that goes. I got one out with crawler right now. We know there's some big carp in here, so thought maybe we'd try to hook up in one of those. Catfish don't really eat the crawler out here. They like cut bait or whole bluegill, so we're gonna give those a whirl today too. I did bring some raw shrimp, and we will, as soon as some of that thaws, forgot to get it out of the freezer, we will get it hooked up, get the other two poles out, do a little top water fishing for some bass. Every now and then you catch a gar doing that, so might end up with one or two of those. Beautiful day, a little overcast, good breeze, bugs shouldn't kill us too bad, and as long as the weather holds up, they're saying maybe some thunderstorms, but we checked the map, they're saying later tonight, so we should be good. It's only, I don't even think it's noon yet. So I threw bobber, little night crawler out. Ended up catching this silly little gar. I actually got a hook set on a gar. Oh, he's off. They are some of the ugliest fish in the world.
They are cool though. I don't care what you say.
But I get him to open up his mouth here. You got one too. Look at that, double gar. This is gonna be a long day if we're gonna catch gar this bad.
I'm gonna say a nicer one than yours.
I don't know about that.
You sure?
They're about the same. Gar. We're gonna pile them up today, I think.
That's a nice one.
And you got him hooked up good too. It is a little bit bigger maybe. We picked up this LuckyLaker depth finder. Got it kind of for ice fishing. Just let this bob in the hole, in a hole, and watch the fish. But works pretty good for that. I'm tied on a pole here and see if we can get something to tell us how deep this thing still is, because it's, if I can get it to turn on here. Well, maybe. Oh, gotta hit the right button, I think. There we go. So, one of the lights on, we should be good. Never thrown it out and risk getting water in it. Usually just let it hang. Power this thing up now. It does have an antenna on it, not very long. Wireless. Okay. So I'm just going to toss it out a little bit here. See if it works. But tell me how deep it is right here. So seems to be doing its job. 3.2 feet. I think it took a minute for the temperature to go. I hope it ain't 85 degrees. Maybe it is. We haven't had a whole lot to cool things off, but the weather's been a little better than that. Alright, so I'm going to hang this around my neck. I can reference it quick. Seems to be working. Xander's snagged up. I'm just going to chuck it out straight out in front of me here. Don't interfere with my catfishing poles. See if she reads that far out. Sure does. 12 foot right there. Trying to do a demonstration here, and somebody's jacking around like he always is. So right there, 10.4 feet. It drops off pretty fast. I'm going to cast it out over there where I have these catfishing poles thrown. I don't know how far out it will read. It's saying it's reading there. It's 13.1 feet. Yeah, we're just not very deep out here. I mean, I don't remember, I think we're about 8 feet low on water right now. So yeah, add 8 feet to that, be 21 feet. So, makes a difference on our fishing. There's a couple big fish, 6 feet down. Probably, and there goes my catfishing pole. Getting tugs on it. We'll let her play there a little bit. If it ain't bent over, that's Scar, just picking it up and dropping it. There's another fish, big fish.
Can they see that?
I'm gonna say it's Gar,
Can they see
just a bunch. I don't know if they can see that or not. But this thing seems to work pretty good. I don't mind it. We're getting shallow again. I might cast it out that way more and see if it's just not shallow. Damn Gar. I think we're back down to 13.4. Wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets hit by a gar before we're done here. They're that thick.
Oh, we had a gar there.
Probably gonna lose my shrimp here. 13.4. It's hanging right in there. I'm gonna let it keep going. There's some big fish out there. So I guess my review of this at this point, after surviving through the freezing temps of ice fishing and casting it out, I could probably get a little more whip on it and get it out a little bit further, but that's pretty good. Not gonna complain. I'd never used it in the summertime. I'm gonna reel it in and try to get out here a little more. I'll probably have a gar hit it here. How deep is it? Right there. Oh yeah, she comes up fast over here. It's only 7 foot deep there. So I'm usually standing where I'm at right now. It's probably up to my chest would be normal height. I'm gonna get a good whip on it. See if I can get out there in the middle of this pit a little bit more. See what we got here.
Slacking. Yep, there he goes. Again.
Yeah, it's just gar. Yeah, there ain't much depth here anymore. A little disappointed in that. I might walk around the corner, cast out over there, and see if we can find a deeper hole where the catfish are hanging. Because this is going to get slim pickings at 10, 12 foot, 13 foot deep. If this thing's accurate, it's only 12 foot deep, way out there in the middle of the sand pit. I'm gonna go over where that island came up. That island's usually underwater. And we're 11 feet there, and if I let it float over, it gets really shallow out here in front of this little island here, but little peninsula. Alright, I'm gonna go cast over there a couple times. So, I guess if you're wanting a review on the LuckyLaker depth finder, you can buy on Amazon for like 80 bucks, I think it was. Pretty happy with it. I got no complaints. Worked good for my ice fishing. Wireless. You can do a wired too if you want to. Came with all that stuff. Came with a transducer for a boat even. So kayak, whatever you want to put that on. Probably never will, but you never know. So anyways, pretty happy with it. I suppose if you don't take care of it, it probably wouldn't last as long as some of the others, but I didn't see spending, I think it was 300 bucks for the eye bobber just to drop in a hole and ice fish. But it works pretty good.
Wait, no. What's up?
Yeah.
He hit the surface right there.
He ain't very big. He ain't a dink, but dink compared to the kayak and catfish guy, but
Force him.
we might just hook them all up on worm here in a little bit. We'll give it a little bit longer, but
Nice. He ain't bad. There
he
we
ain't
go.
bad.
The head on him though.
Yeah.
And that job is not. I never took out. Gotta make it look cool or something. Alright.
Go get your things.
It's right there. You can get that.
Oh, I know, but I want to hold him up.
Alright.
I'd just grab him, I guess. First catfish of the day. We've been out.
Can we just weigh him?
Yeah, we can. We've been out here for how long? We've been out here?
A couple hours.
A couple of hours.
I'll brush him off a little bit. Gotta respect him.
Yeah. You don't need that extra weight there on the scale either.
Yeah, you can do it.
He ain't giant. He ain't fat. He ain't horrible.
£3.
That's it.
Exact.
The other one in the pond weighed more than that one. Might not have been as long.
Here you go.
We'll take it. I'd like to catch one 3 times that size.
3 times that size?
3 times that size. One today. 3 times that size.
There you go, buddy.
And away he goes.
Fine.
Alright, that's the stop. That's some kicking catfishing right there.
Yep.
We're gonna start slaying them now. I got a feeling. Sure it's a gar. It ain't pulling right to be a catfish.
No.
Gar. We'll put worm on it.
Oh. It's actually thicker. Actually, it's not fair. I can't tell. Sorry. Let's get up here so we don't have to catch your stupid butt again. Actually, look at him. Holy crap, that's like an actual That's an actual hook set.
Yeah, it is. He wanted that shrimp. I think we're done with shrimp. I think as we lose things.
Oh no, hey, yeah, get them teeth in there. Hey, one more time, hold it up. Gar?
It's a little catfish.
Catfish! Let's go! Let's go!
Maybe we should be bobber fishing for the damn things today.
Let's go! So what I had out there, I was just a little bobber out this far with a jig head on there.
And you stuck a piece of shrimp on it. That is funny.
I'm used to dealing with these little catfish. I love catfish, man. I definitely think they're the coolest fish out there.
Good channel cats.
So there's just spots on there. Digging it into my hand. Woo!
You got a fish or no?
Yep. Going up.
Gar.
That's a big gar though.
Did he get off there? No, you still got him.
That's a big gar, Dad.
Big river monster. Iowa version.
Oh my god.
Whip him up here. You're alright. Down and... Is that a cat? No. Another gar. Story of our life today. River Monsters Iowa version. Hooked him right to his tip of his snout.
Told you. You know what to do.
Little fighters.
Okay? Get him the body out there. You can always be remembered in our hearts.
Always remembered in our hearts.
But sometimes you gotta...
Never on our hook.
Well, guys, we've been sitting out here for like 17 hours, have not got a bite. We finally got a good hook here. You on there?
Got something. It ain't very big.
I don't care. It's fish.
Probably a gar. It's staying down like a cat.
Is that a flathead? That's a flathead.
Is it?
That's a... Wait, I'm not gonna get excited. Nope, the channel. Wait, I can't.
It's definitely the color.
Okay, it has the color of the flathead.
Yeah. Woo! We have been out here for like 10 hours. Feels like. Second catfish.
On the shrimp. You know what? No, he's not. That's like good eating size though. A little skinny.
He is a little skinny.
Let me touch him.
Oh. Bring me some more, buddy. Little buddy.
Tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends where we're at.
Get a good release there.
We're feeding shrimp. Feeding shrimp.
Oh, we're finally hooked up, I think. Getting lost.
There's a gar just coming in easy. It's staying down like there might be something.
Okay,
I think it's a gar. Maybe not, it's staying down. Another big gar. Slide him up here.
don't kill him.
Get you another gar?
Probably. That's all I can catch.
It ain't going down, so I'm gonna say it's not a catfish, but I could be wrong. Been wrong before. It is little baby catfish. All that. Little baby catfish. Hey, the babies will grow up and be big ones someday. Is he squawking?